Hail and huzzah, my friends. It's time for another top 5 reasons to play. We're looking at the action RPG Diablo-like called Warhammer Chaosbane. This one's been a long time in the making. But if you enjoy games like Van Helsing and Titan Quest, then you're going to really enjoy this. It is a looter action RPG with plenty of class builds and monsters and such. But we're going to get into all that because it's time for the top 5 reasons to play. This is why I think you're going to enjoy this game a lot. Let's dive right in. First off, we're talking about diverse character classes. We have the dwarves, we have the witch hunter, we have the elven casters. We've got tons of variety. That brings a lot to the table, from melee fighting to magic casting to straight out gun shooting. So plenty of options for you and your friends, or if you want to solo or if you want to co-op together and stuff. All right, let's get into number 2, enemy design. So the Warhammer universe obviously has some incredible enemies, different types of demons and chaos things and all kinds of fun stuff. And they did not disappoint when it comes to it. I'm not going to say anything because I don't really want to get into spoilers and whatnot, because there were some things that surprised me. But I will say that the enemy design is really cool, and the further you get into the game, you're in for some surprises, to say the least. Not to mention, if you pick up, I think it's like the complete edition or whatnot, you also get the Tomb Kings. So if you happen to like the whole idea of the Tomb Kings, the very Egyptian-styled ancient beings and whatnot, and fighting them, you also get that as well, which is like a whole expansion on its own. So yeah, check that out. Number 3 is detailed environments. So Warhammer Universe, if you look at a lot of the Warhammer games that have come out over the years, there's one thing you can always put together with them, is that they really go into detail. The Warhammer universe has always been detailed, from the littlest things like the medals on characters and stuff like that, to just designs of the tapestries or the way that the structures are built and things like that. They don't hold back. I've never noticed that in other Warhammer games, that pretty much the detail is always, that's the biggest thing. It's like any Warhammer game I play, the detail is huge. And this game does not hold back on that end. You'll see a lot of little details, again, from like medals on your character, from when you put on the different armor pieces, to the environments themselves and all the various things. So when you just stop and like look at stuff, it's just really cool. All right, let's get into number 4, which is the gear and build. So like I was just talking about the armor pieces and stuff, there's plenty of loot to drop, plenty of ways to build your character up the way you want to play it. Depending on the character class you have different types of builds. You know, you can go for like the witch hunter by like shooting your guns all the time, or swinging your sword, or doing like I think like a turret or a spin thing and stuff like that. There's all kinds of different stuff you can do. So definitely have plenty of options when it comes down to it. All right, and number 5. So this is a Diablo-like game in the Warhammer universe. You can't go wrong with that. You have games like, Martyr, which is Warhammer 40k in that style, and now you have Chaosbane, which is in the fantasy Warhammer style. And I highly recommend it. If, again, you're a fan of games like Van Helsing, Diablo, Titan's Quest, Warhammer Inquisitor, you're definitely going to enjoy this one. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with we played this together, co-op and stuff as well. I've also played it solo, and I've enjoyed it. It's also got plenty of replay value. You have like boss rush it modes and stuff like that. You've got various things you can do at end game. So there's plenty of options. But anyway, this is my top 5 reasons to check out Warhammer Chaosbane. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you get a chance to check out this awesome game. I believe it's on sale right now, so go check it out. And beyond that, if you do end up playing it, let me know, and let me know what you think. I'd love to discuss it. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm Stormthebard, here for another top 5 reasons to play. Be just, be safe, and as always, huzzah!